Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general energy reading for roughly the next 30 days for you guys, so the rest of July going into August. As always, if the message does not resonate, don't force it to fit. I suggest looking at other areas of your chart, like your moon sign or rising sign on my channel, to find the message meant for you this month. With that, we will just start the reading, Leo. Let's pull some cards for you guys. What is going on for Leo? Okay, first card that is trying to pop out here is the Star. So there could be some deeper healing going on for you guys this month, Leo. The Star, I'm not mad at this as far as being the first card out. This suggests that right now you're taking time to care for yourself, put things into perspective, put things into balance, and just trying to move on and move into a healthy direction right now. Okay, we also have the World. Another great card to be popping out at the very beginning of your reading. You guys might be really trying to forge a new path here in your life right now, Leo. The World suggests that you're trying to feel more complete, more whole. And we also have the Emperor that just popped out. So really trying to take charge of things right now and sort of get comfortable is what I'm getting here. So there could have been something recently in recent past that's made you uncomfortable, really kind of rocked your world and sent you down a new path, maybe working on yourself, working on some of those darker fears, the shadow work that we have to do. So yeah, I'm really getting here that you guys are trying to feel more complete. You're trying to feel more grounded at this time. And the Emperor takes a lot of accountability for his own actions and his own feelings. So I feel like you guys are really focusing inward right now and trying to figure out the areas of your life that you can really improve upon. I don't know, just to get yourself more settled, I guess. So let's keep going. Let's figure out more about what this is about. Here we go. We have the Five of Swords, so there could have been some sort of like competition, could be love, could be career, but something where you guys, it felt like you could be on the losing end of things. So if there's something, if this resonates for you somewhere in your life, Leo, where it just felt like you were having to fight for the attention that you wanted or fight for what is yours, that kind of vibe, there could have been actual conflict, verbal conflict. There could be disagreements here. June was a rough month as far as communication and relationships go. So if you're coming out of June and into July with maybe some lessons learned and maybe there was some conflict going on, this makes a lot of sense for you guys if you're trying to heal from that and avoid that situation going forward, avoid those kind of nasty, unproductive sort of arguments or disagreements that really don't go anywhere. And it's more like we just should have communicated better. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting that you guys are really trying to not repeat the past when it comes to these uglier emotions that aren't productive. Let's see. We just got the Sun. Wow. Yeah, Leo. So again, you guys are forging a new path here with this Star. The Star is all about healing, but it's also like a wish upon a star. So you are heading in a direction that is more suited to you. It's very healing to your psyche, to your soul, to your mental health. But it's also what you've been wanting. And with the Sun here, I mean, this is the best card you can get in the entire deck. This suggests happiness coming in for y'all and a sense of success. So I feel like you will be successful in balancing out whatever it is that you are trying to balance out in your life right now. I think this is going to go well for you. But again, you have to be the Emperor. You have to take accountability. You have to put in that work, put in that shadow work, Okay, and I'm not surprised. We have the Death card. So this is a renewal. A brand new beginning, a brand new cycle. But the Death card, it not only talks about, okay, there's going to be a new chapter, yada yada, similar to the World card, but the Death card focuses on What is it that we are trying to clean up? What is it that we are trying to finally put to rest? Okay, the Death card is about cleaning house, cleaning out negative emotions, cleaning out toxic relationships, toxicity out of our lives, and finally putting that stuff to rest, not having to deal with it again in the future. So with this being under the World card too, I mean, you're getting a lot of similar messages here, Leo, popping up for you guys. And it's like you guys aren't surprised by this message, I feel like, because you know this is coming. You know that this is something that you've been working on. You know this is something that has been an issue for you. And it's like, it's finally really starting to be dealt with. And whether you liked it or not, like certain things, certain conflicts in your life have drudged up these negative emotions, maybe negative thought patterns, negative coping mechanisms, things like that. And you're really dealing with those things now. And, you know, it's tough work. It's uncomfortable. But then once you've done that work, Leo, you become a better person going forward and can live the rest of your life with healthier mechanisms on how to deal with things, right? And deal with trauma or deal with toxicity. So let's grab some more cards. Okay, we have the Page of Swords under the Emperor here. So, again, this makes sense because the Page of Swords, okay, a lot of times I read this card as being like a person who's slightly uncomfortable in a new situation. It's like you're trying to learn something new. Swords are all about education, learning, communication, intellect. So when we draw swords cards, especially the Page of Swords, you are going out there purposefully trying to learn a new skill, trying to put yourself out there, push your comfort zones, okay? So the Page, she's like trying to wield this sword, but she's never held a sword before. But she's not giving up. And so it can be uncomfortable. It can be frightening. It can be burdensome. Trying to say that word correctly. But she doesn't give up, and eventually she turns into the knight, where she can rush forward once she really fully understands and masters the skill. So again, Leo, with this being under the Emperor, you guys are taking charge and you're putting yourself in situations where you know it's good for you, but it's uncomfortable. That is what I'm really getting here. You're really pushing your boundaries, and I think this is ultimately really good for you guys because it's like you're trying to deal with these toxic aspects of your own psyche and just whatever areas of your life, and you're like, no more. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to react to situations like this. It's gonna stop now. You know, this could be generational trauma that we're talking about here. And then lastly, we have the Three of Cups. So, Leo, this is really good news. I mean, not only do we have the Sun, but the Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about emotional victory, okay? Not so much like, oh, you've completed a certain amount of work or task, but it's more about emotionally feeling fulfilled and feeling like you have a lot of connections and friends. And like, I mean, you can see in the card, like 3 people that are able to talk and chat and celebrate together. So this to me says you are going to get to a place here where you are comfortable in this situation, and it's going to be celebrated. And I think there's going to be a lot of happiness coming in because you are able to master these parts of yourself. Your relationships are going to improve. That's really what I'm picking up on here. So let's grab the second deck here. By the way, I'm using Modern Witchcraft Tarot right here, and then I'm switching to my Lila and Olive tarot deck. Let's get some clarification for you guys. Why do we have the Star here for Leo? Why do we have the Star? What is this healing about for Leo? There we go. Okay, we have the Magician. It fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So we have the Magician. You guys are manifesting this and bringing into it your life with purpose. Okay, so you didn't just end up on this journey by coincidence, Leo. I feel like you guys really started recognizing patterns in your life, and you're actively trying to make improvements to yourself. So this is you purposefully putting in energy, purposely putting in work to manifest a better life for yourself, one that is more emotionally stable, and just healthier. Okay, so it goes along with what I've been saying, and this is like, I mean, this is really amazing to see this in a tarot reading, especially a collective, because this isn't surprising on the whole, because a lot of people are doing shadow work right now. If you dig into the astrology of stuff going on right now, all signs are impacted by some pretty heavy stuff. And so this isn't surprising to me, but it's really nice to see, because we're going to have like a whole generation of people that end up a lot healthier in old age and happier, because we put in work into our shadow selves. Okay, let's get this other card. We have the Nine of Pentacles on the World. So the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana version, basically, of the Empress. So if you are embodying the energy, if you're embodying the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, you are self-sufficient, you feel secure, mainly, that's the main message there, and you have a lot to show for the work that you've put in. So with this being on the World card, I feel like there will be results here, and for some of you guys, maybe it feels like you're putting in all this effort, but you're always going to be like this emotional mess. I don't think that's the case, Leo. I think this is saying you really are bringing in a new mental cycle for yourself here with all this work that you're putting in, and you're going to end up in a much more secure place on the other side of this. Let's get the Emperor. Why do we have the Emperor here for Leo? Okay, we got the Ten of Wands. Man, guys, what have I been saying? Like, the Ten of Wands, that is about carrying your burdens, carrying the workload, and really, like, digging in, okay? Ten of Wands sometimes does say you need to ask for help because you are doing this all on your own. So if you feel stuck, if you feel lost on this journey, talk to your friends, talk to your support system if it becomes too much. But overall, the Ten of Wands is I view it mostly as a positive energy, especially here on the Emperor, because it shows that you are putting in the work. So this is them clarifying that message, really validating what I already said. Saying you guys are putting in the work. You're taking accountability. You're taking accountability for these emotions and yeah, these walls that you have built up from whatever. You're really dealing with those now. And look at here. Now we have the Ace of Swords on the Five of Swords. So this is a victory for you guys, clarity, some sort of breakthrough. All right. So if you're really struggling right now, like if you're really in the thick of things, I feel like somewhere in July, Leo, you're going to start feeling a lot better about this situation, especially because we have this here, this victory here, and then next up we have the Sun card. So this is saying there's going to be a lot of progress in July on this healing journey that you're on. Let's get the Sun. Let's clarify the Sun. Why do we have that here for Leo? Why do we have the Sun here for Leo? Oh my gosh. Sun clarified by the Sun. Jeez, guys. And let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure my mic is still recording. Okay. Yes, we are good. Sorry, the light flickered on it for a second, so just want to make sure. Guys, all right. Sun clarified by the Sun. That does not happen very often in a tarot reading. So dang, they're really wanting y'all to know that if you keep up this positive workflow, if you keep up this shadow exploration that I feel like you guys are doing and clearing out the toxicity in your lives, you are going to really arrive at a place where you've never felt this content with your own life, in being in your own skin, okay? So this isn't small stuff we're dealing with here, Leo. This is big life-changing emotional habits and things like that you guys are going to improve and just be a happier person. Or there's just going to be something, if you've been wanting something for a while, because again, we have the Magician here. If you've been manifesting something in particular, Leo, there's a good chance you're going to see something here in July popping up, some sort of message, some sort of clarity coming in with that Ace of Swords saying like, hey, it's on the way. It is on the way. So if you've been looking for a job, looking for a new relationship, this could be the moment that's coming in for you. Why do we have the Death card? Why do we have the Death card for Leo? Okay, we have, hold on one second. We have the King of Wands. This is more energy about manifestation. The King of Wands being confident and secure that he can really rally things in his life to go the direction that he wants. So with this being on the Death card, again, this is very intentional energy. Which, I mean, that's coming through very strongly. Intentional energy that you guys are putting in to arrive at a new place in your life. Like, you are making this happen because it's what you want. You know it's what you want. And you're tired of feeling this way, feeling some sort of way where you are vulnerable or don't feel like enough or are insecure. It's like you're so tired of that. You're so tired of that, Leo. And so you are making this change. You are making this change. I mean, the King of Wands is basically you guys. King of Fire. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords on the Page of Swords. Remember when I was talking about the Page of Swords, I said once she masters that sword, she turns into the Knight, where she can gallop into the future. And then what I say, the Three of Cups, a celebration. So you guys are going to be successful in this endeavor. Whatever it is that is troubling you, Leo, and you're putting in work, you are going to arrive at the other side of this. Like, there is no question in my mind about it. Let's get the Three of Cups. Let's get the Three of Cups for Leo. Okay, last card fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, we have the Hermit. So, the Hermit, guys, that's the energy of you being introspective. That's the energy of you doing the meditation, going up on the top of the hill, right? And just like being outside and meditating and trying to dig deep at what is the problem here? What is it that I need to do to change this? How do I feel better? And just doing all that introspection. You guys, like that's the journey of the star. Like the Hermit and the Star card, which we have, you know, beginning and ending of the reading, they have a lot in common, saying that you choose to go down a new path after you've thought through the options, you thought through what it is that you really need to change about yourself to end up in a happier place in life. So this is saying you've done that work. You are doing that work, okay? You've been in hermit mode, thinking through this, working through the feelings, working through the trauma, and coming out on the other side of this for this celebration here. So, amazing message, Leo, really. Let's just pull some advice for you guys with my Work Your Own Magic Oracle. These cards are really, really cute, and they just offer a little bit of like sweet messages usually at the end of the reading, a little bit of advice. So what does Leo need to hear going into the rest of July, first week of August? What does Leo need to hear going into the rest of July? What does Leo need to hear going into the rest of July? Come on. There we go. Woo! Okay, all three cards came out at once. I usually pull three. So we have Library. Take control of your own narrative. Yes, isn't that what I said you guys are doing? You're taking control of your own narrative here, rewriting your own story, and you know, you are ready to be this new person going forward in the future. Universe, we are all just stardust. Don't forget about the big picture, Leo. That, you know, we are all just people born on this earth trying to figure shit out. And we're all made of stardust. We're all here just trying to work through things. So sometimes, that card, it's a reminder to look at the big picture. It's easy to get stuck in our heads on the littlest things, beat ourselves up about the littlest things. But then it's like when you take a step back and look at your life on a whole and humanity on a whole, and it's just, sometimes we get stuck way too much in the details, and it helps to just take a step back. And Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. So also, make sure you're taking care of yourself during this time. If you need to take mental health days, if you need to take a day to just relax and binge TV, and, there's no shame in that. You need to take those moments to relax, okay? We all need those moments, and it's easy to beat ourselves up when we, take a whole day and don't do anything except binge our favorite TV show, right? But you shouldn't feel that way, Leo. It's important to get those days in as well. So overall, guys, great message. Really liked it for y'all. If you resonated with this message, please remember to like and subscribe. It means a lot, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks. Bye.